What is up, guys? My name is Jackal, and welcome to the channel. We are here for a Gen 1 Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. Not just a Nuzlocke, but my very first attempt at a Nuzlocke. I I had the idea to start doing this about a little bit more than a year ago. Close to a year and a half now, actually. I had I had seen when I had looked up very rarely in the past, when I would have flashes of interest in some of the Pokemon games, I would always see Nuzlocke in a lot of video titles. And I didn't know what it was, and I just really wasn't that interested, and I never looked into what they were. I assumed it was like a mod of some kind. But then I watched a Jaden animation video about a year and a half ago. And it's where I finally actually learned the rule set for a Nuzlocke. And instantly was like, oh, this changes everything. This actually sounds like exactly what I want in a Pokemon experience. Something to kind of raise the stakes a little bit, something to make things a little interesting. So I didn't want to do it blind though, because I had, for as old as this game is now, I beat this game like once when I was like 10 years old. And that was in like 2000, 2001. And I hadn't played it again since. Well, I had played it a couple times since, but I would always get to like Mount Moon, and then I would be done at that point. I would just lose interest usually. So when I wanted to play it, I had decided right from the start that I have always, at least the first 3 generations, which were the generations that I played growing up, I always was the guy who liked the water starters. They were always the ones that I thought were the coolest. I always liked them. Blue Crew all the way. So I knew that when I did a Nuzlocke, it was going to be with Squirtle. That wasn't even a question. So I played my first one with Bulbasaur, which was like my blind playthrough of the game. Hey. Get out of here. It was like, it was my blind play. And then I did a replay of it with Charmander as the starter. And I played through the game twice. That time I had a guide that I would constantly refer to when it came to the locations of shit and, certain team components and move sets and da-da-da. So I wanted to kind of, on a second playthrough, really, I wanted to really, learn about the game as much as I was interested to. Because I didn't really learn, a lot, but, I did find where a couple of items were that I might want. Especially early game, where I might want to catch certain Pokemon, especially early in the game, to make it so later on there will be better chances of me being able to get, better Pokemon for whatever I need. For anybody who doesn't know, who somehow is watching this and doesn't know what this rule set is, there are 3 main rules to a Nuzlocke, and there's even more variations of it beyond this. But the main 3 rules is anytime a Pokemon faints, it is done. You are not allowed to use it again. It must go in the box, or you release it, whatever you do, it goes bye-bye. You can only catch the very first Pokemon on any new location. And if you're in a town and there's like a fishing location, but there's also a Pokemon that can be given away, towns function the same way. You can only get the first Pokemon in any location. So if you go on a fresh route and the first thing you find is a whatever and it faints, bummer. You don't get that Pokemon. So it really makes it so, because you're only catching the first thing that you encounter, it's going to force, team selection in a way that, you don't really get to choose necessarily all the time. And that's what's going to make it fun. And you also have to name all of your Pokemon as well. So you have more of a connection with that Pokemon. That's the thing. Oh, there's our boy. All right. Let's see. I know the rules though. Wait, of course battle animation's on. What the fuck? I think set is the correct one, right? Where you're not allowed to switch in between rounds. You gotta wait a turn. But yeah, those are the 3 rules. You're only allowed to catch the first thing that you encounter in any new location. When something dies, it is dead. It is not actually fainted. It is dead, and you gotta name them. I will also be doing a couple of self-imposed rules within that as well. And the first one is actually going to be a rule that I did for my other 2 playthroughs. And I'm going to carry it out through this one. And that is going to be no in-game battle items. So nothing that temporarily raises a stat. If you want to raise stats, you buy the proteins and the irons and the HP ups and the carbos. You buy that shit and you do it the old-fashioned way. No in-battle items for stats. I'll be using potions and all sorts of shit. There'll be item usage. I'm not gonna be, I've seen people do no item runs and fuck you. But yeah, so no in-battle stat items. And then the other one is going to be I have always viewed the starter that you have as being that's your boy. Or in future Pokemon girl, whatever, it's all the same. It's the goodest of boy girl, whatever it is. Starter is the one who is with you from the beginning. So I'm going to do this I guess you could almost look at it like an escort mission. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be an escort mission. Just like the last 2 playthroughs. My starter was always the focal point of my team. That is going to be the same thing in this. The Pokemon that, I have the opportunity of choosing, the party I try to form is still going to try and be with, not going to try, it is going to be with what will be Blastoise at the end of it as the centerpiece of my party. That is going to be, that has to happen. So the only thing that will, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this then. I think what I might need to do is, I am only going to be allowed to save at the end of an episode. So what will always happen is, if I am in a battle and my starter faints, I instantly have to reset and go back to my last save point. That one will be like, anybody who knows some of the classic RPGs, Banon in Final Fantasy VI, the resistance leader that is a part of your party for a minute. If he dies, back to the last save you go. Game over. So if Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, if they faint at any point, you got to start over. So I don't know. You know what? No. I was gonna say, I may finish the battle that they died in just to see the rest. You know what? No. I beat the game twice. I don't need any practice. If my starter faints, that is all there is to it. Except for this, the first battle that you face with Gary. Because that can always, happen. And I don't really care about that one. So, with all that being said, those are the 3 rules of a Nuzlocke, and then the 2 extra rules that I am imposing. Let's get started. We have waited long enough. Alright, I'm not reading this. I have played through this game twice. After playing through this game twice, I feel like reading the text would be superfluous at this point. I have done it twice. There's no reason to read all this shit again. Alright. It was my dude and this guy last time. You know what? It's just gonna be me. It's just gonna be me. That's what it's gonna be. And you are going to be... He is going to be... No. Blue... Blue Waffle. That's him right there, Blue Waffle. His name is Blue Waffle. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of also looks like a fucking Nazi name, the way it's spelled out. But it's Blue Waffle. We all know what Blue Waffle is. If you don't know what Blue Waffle is, you're probably better off for not knowing. So just erase it from your memory. All right. Ooh. Oh yeah, playing the SNES. The single greatest machine in all of gaming history to me. It's not even close. Having Super Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger, even if it wasn't released in the United States, Final Fantasy 5, and 6, all on it. Even though I've never played it, or I have played a little bit of it. I played maybe like 4 or 5 hours of it. But just the quirkiness in the world, having Earthbound on it. There's just so many good games. Me wanting to play the Fire Emblem series, I know the Super NES has 3 games on it, that are all, their various form of RPG. Breath of Fire 1 and 2, bruh. It has so many good games. So many good games. It is the GOAT machine. Boo, boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I had a hair in my face. Alright. Yeah, it's unsafe. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Obviously, the Nuzlocke rules do not officially start until we get the opportunity to buy Pokeballs. Once we buy Pokeballs, then everything starts. I like how he always acted like really ungrateful at the fact that he gets to pick second. Meanwhile, it's like, bruh, you get to pick the weakness. Chill. Alright, a nickname to Squirtle. Bruh. What will be his name? A name that will suit him not just now as Squirtle, but one that will suit him as Blastoise. Blastoise, Stoice, Stoicy, Stoicy, Oisy, Doisy. What the fuck? Alright. Oisy Dosey. That's him. Because I'm trying to think of Blastoise. Blastoise, Oisy Doisey. Ooh, no. Doisey. I need a... Oisy Doisey. That's our boy. Oisy Doisey. Say it with a New Yorker accent to it. Oisy Doisey. Alright, we got Oisy Doisey. Let's fucking go. Oisy Doisey gotta last the whole way through the fucking game. Fuck, that's gonna be obnoxious. I gotta not do that. Bulbasaur, the inferior Pokemon. Not really. I loved my weed. My weed guy. Alright, let's check our Pokemon out, bro. Ba-da-da-da. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. Oisy Doisey! Alright, we're just gonna tackle away. Please get a fucking crit somewhere. Ooh, that low attack is brutal. This is actually really convenient. It's when it's a good thing you're playing this terrible ass AI. Please give me a crit. Is there even any more attack that you can lower at this point, bro? I feel like I'm just doing 1 damage constantly. Crit, 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 crit. Come on. Yep, there we go. Potion. And that is fine. There we go. Christ almighty. Fucking pain in the ass. This fucking blue waffle out of here. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Well, you know what? Go take Charmander too. Take them both. I'll take you with both. Raise your Pokemon by making it fight. That is good. Alright, take a rest. Make sure Oisey Doisey's pee-pee is nice and high. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, his attack doesn't seem too high. Now, I don't have Pokeballs yet, so the rules don't apply. If not, I would be getting myself a Rattata. Which, you know, from memory serving me correctly, Raticate put in work. I remember being very happy with the Raticate that I had in my party. And I think I only had to get rid of the Raticate to make way for what would be a future, like, ending party member. I don't remember all the Pokemon that I had to fucking let go for my other playthroughs. Not let go, but, like, ones that I trained up and didn't, like, know what they were about, just ones that I just couldn't use. My mind started trailing off in another direction. You heard me coughing, you know why. Shut up about it. Okay, I'll take one more, that's fine. Deliver the parcel to Oak, get the town map. Especially because that'll help me figure out in certain areas the boundaries between certain routes and, you know, shit like that. Oh. Level 7. Hey, good. Mel. Oh, he's out at the lab. Yeah, I gotta get the Pokedex first. Boo. No, he's not. Why would you say your brother's over here at the lab? And then he's not here at the lab. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Are you serious? Did I just walk to the town, went in the Pokemon Center, did not go in the store and get the parcel? Just run. We're avoiding fights now. I went and I fought an appropriate number of Pokemon on the way there and back. Come on, why did you not switch directions faster? I'm so dumb. Pallet Town. Alright. Anyway. Motherfucker. Not gonna lie. As excited as I've been to play this, I have definitely been looking forward to sleep since before I started this recording. Because unfortunately, I got only a couple hours of sleep. when normally I get about 4. We slept for about 2, so that was nice. Could not go back to sleep. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the prompt for the town map. Okay, now we go get Pokeballs, and everything starts. That jingle. Me and my friends always used to say this dude was peeing in the bush, because he just always returns back to the bush. He's just always peeing there. Guy's peeing in his bush. Okay, I'm done. Even though that guy always goes to the same bush as well, we never said that about him. I don't know why. I don't know why we were always so biased against that first guy. Okay, now that's it. May actually get some antidotes at some point because I don't have the option of just letting my Pokemon just fucking walk until they faint from poison and just go and heal them. So I'll actually need to be, aware of shit. So let's start it off. First Pokemon I encounter is what I catch. And it's a Pidgey. Hit him one more time. Excellent. Boom. 2, 3. Pidgey, tiny bird. Alright, we need a name for Pidgey. I don't know if I want to make it something like demeaning to Pidgey. Because I am not really planning on using a Pidgey. Or any of its evolved forms. Because there will probably be some points where I'll be like, I know there's a chance that I can get a NIDORAN male where I'm going, but if I could also legit get that Spearow, ooh, that's my boy. Fearow was able to put in work until like the very end of the game. Fearow was kind of useless at the end. I don't know if I would want Fearow in the final part, but at least everything up to Victory Road, or at least everything up to up to Giovanni, because Giovanni's like a bunch of rock shit. So you'll just be fuck you. I'm not feeling like spelling right now. Alright, the fuck you pigeon. And that's fine because I don't really want it. Also, I guess another rule of the Nuzlocke is I am going to be doing the duplicate rule. So, if my first encounter is now a Pidgey, I do not have to catch that Pidgey. I can wait till the next new Pokemon. Unless I were to so choose that route's Pokemon to be a... Is that a potion as well? Okay, yeah. Unless I were to so choose it. Unless I were to desire it. So let's get to Rattata. Yeah, see, I don't have to catch you. Just get out of my face. I know exactly what I'm naming my Rattata. Oisy doisy. Oisy doisy. Beat his ass. Give me my Rattata. I want it. I already got its name picked out. Why are you taunting me? Because this is a new route up here. Okay, that's a level 5. That's a bit stronger. I don't want to have to restart the game right away. Oh, Weedle. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts me. That hurts me. I don't... Never mind. I don't want him to get poisoned at 10 health. Even though I have potions, actually, so I don't have to be worried, but still, we're playing games that ought not be played with. Alright, get over here, you stupid fucking worm. Yeah, hairy bug. Gross. He shall be henceforth known as Stupid Bug. Great. We got Stupid Bug. Great. Makes me really wonder what I can catch, what I will catch over here in this route now to the left. I forgot that Weedles could be found on what's considered Route 2. I know Weedles can be found on the other side, but I think it technically counts both sides of the route on either side of the forest as Route 2, I think. Let's look at the map. We have it. Yeah, see, it doesn't differentiate on the other side of the other side of the whatchamacallit. On the other side of the forest. It's not its own thing. What do we have here? Nidoran male. God damn it! God damn it! Fuck you and your level 8. At least you learned Bubble. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. Same thing, I'd already named him and everything. God damn it. It's gonna make it much more of a pain in the ass, I guess. Alright, excellent. Alright, that's actually going to be it for the day, though, guys. Yeah, it was already nice. Right away, got hit with the crit bug to a Pokemon I had already named. I was going to get a NIDORAN male. I was going to name him King, and it was going to be great. And instead, I got saddled with a Weedle. So that's cool. I know that wasn't that route, but like that's what I got instead of what I wanted. So, you know, Oisey Doisey is our boy. He'll be here forever. And we have Fuck You and Stupid Bug. So, yeah, I am not going to be using them at all. But they are at least marked off. So, at very least, if I encounter in the forest here, Weedle doesn't count. Kakuna now doesn't count because that's still a future evolution of Weedle. So I am not holding myself to catching it. If it's a part of the tree, you don't gotta catch it. Now, I'm sure there's obviously, if you wanted to play that way, you could play that way. And if you're mad that I'm not playing that way, well, like PIDGEY, fuck you. But yeah, so at very least, this gives me a chance that, especially because I'm going to be grinding for a bit, so I have all the time in the world, I will find myself probably, hopefully, a Pikachu. Now, to be fair, I could also just get a Caterpie. And if I get a Caterpie, would that be the worst thing in the world? I mean, I already got one Stupid Bug. I might as well get the other one. But, yeah, this gives me at least a bigger chance. Because I tell you what Pokemon is really popular in that forest is Weedles and Kakunas. So, at very least, this will have helped me out on that front. And, you know, I'll look on any bright side I can get. So, we save here. So, if Squirtle were to die, this is where we got to come back to. So, yeah, I'll be back with this in a couple days. Maybe, no, probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow, if anything, tomorrow's going to be Final Fantasy. And if I get a chance for a second, I probably will be playing Illusion of Gaia. But at very least, you know, Monday or Tuesday, I should be back with this. So, yeah, till then, guys.